everyone, I'm Krista Seiden, Analytics Advocate at Google, and today I'm joined by Rotimi Izidu, who is a Product Manager on Google Optimize. In this quick tip video, Rotimi is going to walk us through why do A/B testing? Like why in the first place, what might be the factors that would cause you to want to start A/B testing? So with that, I'm going to go ahead and hand it over to Rotimi.
Awesome, thank you, Krista. In today's business climate, there are so many factors that can affect the experience customers have on your site. A/B testing generally provides a means that is rooted in data of evaluating the sorts of changes that allow you to make improvements to your business performance and your various goals. In terms of why you would actually embark on this A/B testing journey, there are a few reasons for that. The first one is that our intuition can often be wrong. The things that we expect will lead to positive changes can sometimes have no impact or negative impacts. Additionally, without data, it is pretty difficult to convince team members as to why a particular change should be made. You can also see that when you make a change, they can often lead to some unpredictable side effects. For example, if you make a change that pitches your customers on your discount offerings, you might get some more customers but less revenue overall if each customer is spending way less money on your site. The majority of successful internet companies, so Booking.com, Google, Netflix, they are continuously A/B testing in order to identify the best changes for them to make. And we have seen from research that 30% of A/B tests generally result in success. Success meaning that the change being tested led to a positive improvement. However, this does mean that there is a 70% chance that if you put through an untested change, it will result in a negative impact or no impact at all. Google Optimize integrates very closely with Google Analytics, and this helps ensure that all of the changes that you test are evaluated against the metrics that matter to you and to your business.
Yeah, and as Rotimi mentioned, oftentimes many of the tests that you might run will fail. And in fact, we just put out an article recently on Think with Google about something we like to call a failure report. I think the article is something around why you can find success from failure. In my days of testing, I actually had many tests that failed, and we learned so much from these tests.
Yes.
In fact, I started putting out a quarterly failure report when I was running a testing program because we did learn so much. And we learned a lot in terms of things that we didn't want to launch or that didn't work for our website and that we wanted to avoid developing in the future. So I highly recommend checking out that article, learning more about failure, because that really leads to helping you understand why you should A/B test and how valuable it can really be. Thanks, Rotimi.
Awesome. Thank you, Krista.